Hello, everybody. So, today, just wait for a minute. I'll fix this up. So, again, today I wanted to speak over this one thing, which is freedom. I wanted to speak over this because I just randomly recalled this thing, this phenomena, which I have observed in the society, and which I believe that you all must also have observed in the society, that the people who tend to corrupt, the people who tend to misbehave, the people who are like monsters to the society have been given lot many legitimate freedom. They move freely in the society, whereas the people who actually want to work, they actually want to serve, they actually do not intend to hurt anybody, and they want to earn by doing their task. They want to earn by doing hard work, actual hard work, no corruption, and are actually good to the society. So these kind of people have been limited, have been restricted from certain freedom, and the random human rights which the people who are not so positive, if we see as the citizen, as we see, if we see ourselves as a citizen of the country, and if we observe some of the people who are threat to humanity, so as compared to the people who are actually good and want to do good to the society, those people who tend to be threat to the humanity are moving freely. They have been given all the legitimate freedom and the right to do everything. I don't know how. Now, I am not talking about myself, I'm not talking about you, I'm just talking a general thing which I have observed in the society, that power is definitely misused many times. Because power, if not in the hands of a correct person, will always corrupt. Now, how it relates with freedom? Whatever I am speaking, I want to, like in this video, I usually, use random words to express myself, random simple words. But today's video, I guess I should think and say. I don't have any script for saying this thing, or whatever I am saying, I am not, having a pre-script or anything. I'm just saying it all randomly out, and it's all coming out of my heart, but I'm just thinking that what can be the most appropriate word which I can use at this point of time for expressing this feeling of me, which I want to express, which I want to convey, the message I want to convey. It's really good to see people who are actually hardworking and want to do good to the society having the power, but unfortunately, some of the people who are actually not at all sensitive regarding the society have so much of legitimate power. They move freely, they do whatever they want to do without even thinking about the consequences of the thing. They do not think about the janta, the people about whom they should have thought. I don't know how I can mention about all that thing separately which is going on in my head right now, not because of any parent incident that has happened, just because when I listen to the word freedom, then I just visualize the open sky where all of us are free, at least to follow our dreams and also to have the basic human rights. But along with that, whenever I think of that thing, along with that, one more picture comes in my mind where the people who are actually not so deserving, not at all deserving, who do not deserve anything, have all the access to freedom, to human rights, to the privileges which they not at all deserve. Both the pictures come in my head. Freedom given in wrong hands is really very dangerous. So you must know that where freedom is necessary and should be a human right and where not. And it's really hard, dear society, that we all know the truth, that still our society lags behind in providing freedom. Okay, just sharing one incident, one random thing. No such incident, but just, my mind and my thought. Okay, I went out today, okay, and the street was safe. Okay, yeah. There was no such incident, okay, which I would consider bad, and thank God. But you know what? I was alone. I was driving alone. And though I wasn't on my foot, I wasn't walking alone. Still, driving made me feel a little uncomfortable when I saw any vehicle, which was occupied with 3 or 4 men. Actually, 3 or 4 men. It does not happen with it does not happen, of course. It's not that I'll see any car moving besides me and I'll see the car and I'll be afraid. But let me be honest that even though I was driving, even though they were doing nothing to me, they were just their bike was just in front of mine and the road was silent, and they did not did anything. They did not पीछे नहीं देखा उन्होंने. What do we say that in English? They did not look back, did not even saw me by that time. But I was in a very hurry that how I can just reach my destination and all that. They did not did anything. I am not blaming anybody, but the fear which was there in my mind, of reaching my destination. So you can just imagine, if I am alone, also driving, not moving on my foot, 3 people on one bike, they haven't seen me, they don't know that I do exist, they don't know that who is there behind them. Still, I am thinking of the possibilities of the most critical possibilities that can take place, that can happen, whether it be related to road security or whether it be related to any security thing or anything. This is how the functioning of my brain was this is how my brain was functioning at that point of time. I was thinking of all the probabilities, that what if they see me, what if things happen and this and that and that. And the most random and the most initial response of mine was that, okay, just think of a route, just think of the way how I can reach to my destination at the earliest. I'm again saying, I'm not pointing out anybody, I'm not saying that they were wrong and this that. No, I'm also not saying that, oh my God, I'm so feared and all that. I'm just saying that I understand that what mechanism goes in our mind. Being a woman myself, I understand that what other women in the society must also be feeling whenever they step out, no matter whether if they are on their foot, no matter whether they are driving, no matter whether they are. And these thoughts come to you, majorly when you are at places where the road is silent, where there's nobody on the road, when there is a lot of chaos and everything, then everything's fine. Even I would not have thought of that much. But yeah, because the road was a little silent, I was thinking a little more. And I am not going to blame myself that, oh my god, I'm so, fearful and this and that and all that. No. Because this mechanism of our brain and this way of thinking has been adapted by our body due to the situations which we have seen or which we have gone throughout our lives. So this is because of some or another reason. So you know that even if you create, lots and lots of safety measures and rules and everything in the society, still the negative effect of things which some negative monstrous section of the society have caused over the minds of people, that effect will always be there. Now you cannot say that, okay, why are not women training themselves physically and being so strong that they stop worrying about it. Like, I've seen some of the videos and all that, like just scrolling and seeing that, yeah, some people are actually saying that and claiming that, bro, will you tell your mother to train herself and be strong and be physically strong, training their muscles just to be safe from a section of society? Like, is it justified? Like, can't you do anything to stop whatever unjust is happening? Can't your section of the society, can't male section of the society cure the thing? Okay, resist whatever they are doing, resist whatever actions, unjustified actions which they perform. Can't they resist that instead of blaming a woman for not being strong enough? Or instead of saying that women should train themselves even more. Like, why are we supposed to train ourselves even more? Because we are the victims. We are not the ones who are causing problem to certain section of the society, but still we are expected to train ourselves. This is so wrong. And here I can, just relate it with the topic, today's topic, which is freedom. So I can relate it with that, is that freedom is given to all. It is basic human right, but still there is some section of the society who practice more of that. And there's some section of the society whom, even if they will be given freedom, they will not be able to use it completely. Okay, because differences exist in the society, and I think this is the mindset at first. First of all, you need to accept that what is wrong is wrong. Stop giving excuses that, oh, this might have happened because of this, that, she doing that, she not being capable, she not being strong enough, and this, that. Stop blaming. Start accepting. See, nobody is blaming every section of the society, but it's just something which is very true, which is very obvious, which is very phenomenal. So stop blaming, start accepting that freedom is ununiformly distributed amongst everybody in the society, no matter what. Now you might say that now everybody is equal, everybody has got equal rights and everything. But it's not so. Because even if you are free, even if you have been given freedom, there will be some or another restrictions even in your mind, and the restrictions of mind have also been created by the society and the societal pressure and whatever phenomena is happening in our day-to-day environment. That is the reason. That's it. I'm not saying that the male section of the society do not face problems. Even they face a lot of problems, but that is the misery, that even the good people of that section are being blamed because of some of the evils, some of the monster people. That's all from my side. At the end of the video, I would just like to mention this thing, that freedom given to people is human right, and when freedom is given to that section of the society or those people who misuse that, then they create blunder in the society. So whenever you see such things happening in the society, think what you can do about it. If you cannot do anything physically, if you can mentally be prepared, if you can raise voice against that, then do not be reluctant. Just move. Just raise your voice. Never be silent. Because silence kills sometimes. Silence is the most powerful weapon, but only at certain times, not always. Sometimes you just need to speak. And this is the time. I'm here with my views. I have this platform, and I'll always be ready to express my views over the platform, because I tend not to hurt the sentiments of anybody, but just to express what I feel, just to express what I think is happening and is unjust. And if you are seeing this video till the end, I would just thank you all and just genuinely say you all to raise voice against unjust, क्योंकि जुर्म करने वाले से ज़्यादा गलत जुर्म सहने वाला होता है. That's all from my side. Thank you so much. Keep up and be happy.